morning, YouTube. Mike here again. It is a Wednesday morning. It's been a good week so far. Can't complain. Today I wanted to make a video about just customers and the issues you're gonna have with them. You know, I don't care how good you are, how good your customer service is, or how good your personality is. You're gonna have at least, I don't care how long you've been in business or you've been working or doing this, you're gonna run into a customer that you just can't make happy. It's just gonna happen, and you don't know what's bothering them in their lives, making them unhappy, but that's just what happens. They I don't know, it just projects onto you. So pretty much I have a customer. I'm actually headed to this customer right now. Was there on Monday, had an issue with her dryer. It's an LG dryer, wasn't heating, changed the thermostat, no problems. She calls back, I don't know, maybe, no, I'm sorry, this wasn't on Monday. She called back on Monday because that's when I spoke to her. This was on Friday. She said she went to use her dryer Sunday and it wasn't working. Mind you, I was there, her son was there, put the new thermostat in, checked the dryer, he was there, it heated up fine, good to go. While I was there too, and I tend to do this with, jobs I go to, but I don't do a full servicing of the dryer cleaning, but I will, clean up the area around the thermostat, the heating element, and I won't leave caked up lint right there. So as I'm cleaning that out, I'm asking the son, hey, are you gonna take care of this, or should I, can you get a bag? Or he's like, no, I'll take care of it, don't worry about it. So I'm like, all right, no problem. Simple. I don't have no problem getting the bag and putting it in the bag, and I don't leave a mess on the floor. But most of the time, and 9 times out of 10, the customer takes care of it. It's rare that the customer doesn't, want to clean up. So unless it's just an old person and they can't do it, they're incapable of doing it or something like that. But no problem. So when she calls back now, this is actually a warranty call. And to be honest with you, since I've been in business, I've never had a COD call with a problem. Never, not one. It's always the warranty customers that have a problem, or act a certain type of way, or whatever the case may be. So she calls back saying, oh, you never fixed my dryer, and you left a mess on the floor, and blah, blah, blah. So this is what she says to my secretary / wife, office manager, whatever you want to call it. So I call her back, explaining to her, hey, this is what happened, and she gets upset. How can you leave that up to a 16-year-old boy to clean? I'm like, he's 16 years old. It's not like he's 11, 12, or whatever the case may be. And usually I don't go into houses with under 18, but it's a kid, it's a boy, so it's different. But I didn't see any problem with that, So, and I said, well, I did you a favor by actually cleaning out some of that lint, because this is what causes fires. I wasn't going to leave it like that. He said he was going to take care of it. No problem. But my main issue to call her back was to see what happened with the dryer. What exactly, did she run a load? Did she start it? Did it not dry? I just wanted to get some type of insight so when I go back, I can be prepared. That was the main thing, why I was calling back. The other stuff was just, and it became, I don't want to say an argument, because I don't argue with customers. I'll let them talk and have their way, and I'm very passive when it comes to, I've been through this all, unless they're disrespecting me outright. And even if they do that, I'll just hang up, or just say, hey, calm down, or whatever the case may be. Especially, but it happens like that. So I'm trying to tell her, hey, this is what it is, and she just, sometimes it's difficult. That's just it, just difficult. And who knows, she might have had a bad day. So she let me know what happened. She said she started a load and it just didn't finish drying all the way through, and it's not. So I don't know if another sensor went out. We'll see once I get there. I pretty much picked up everything for it, because I'm not trying to come back to this lady at all. I just want to get her out the way. And that's the thing. While I always tell people to always just go back, I don't care if the customer has a problem with you. You know, just go back to have a peace of mind that you squared away any loose ends. Let me go back, fix it, get it out the way. She can have a bad impression of me, my company or what, that's fine, but you can't say I didn't come back and didn't fix it. You know, can't say I'm a no call, no show. Because right now I scheduled her between 8 and 9 Wednesday morning, and really don't usually do that for, I always have a bigger window, but I just wanted to get her out of the way, and I knew I'm like, let me just make her first thing. She has to work, so it's either that or after 5, and I'd rather do the early morning than the after 5. So, because usually I don't work after 5 unless you're paying an extra charge. That's how I see it. And rarely does that happen. So, you're going to get customers that you're going to have to deal with like this. And my advice is to just go back, suck it up, put a smile on, deal with it, and just show them that you didn't really, we all good. You didn't affect me. That's you with the problem, not me. You know how many times I, have gone to a job, fixed something, people have called back, and it's a different issue. That's not out the norm, especially on older appliances. It's happened. Sometimes, I don't go looking for a problem in other areas, only if it's around the issue that I was handling. Like the heating element, I checked the other sensors, everything seemed fine. So, I don't know what it is. We'll see once I get there. So, it'd be funny too if it was something with her outlet and not getting the full 240, 220, 240 to her dryer. I would love it to be that. Then I'm like, hey, it's nothing to do with me. Dryer's fixed, but I doubt it. It's probably something with the dryer. So I rarely have calls like that. Most of my calls are like people requesting me to come back out or want my service, or I'm just now implementing a system where I'm sending out text messages to customers. So what I want to share with you guys is there's this website called tinyurl.com. I believe that's what it is. But you can take anywhere you have your reviews, if it's Google or wherever you want it at, you can take that long link and condense it to like one little link, send it to a customer, they click on it, and it's right to your it goes right to your page or whatever. Mine goes to my Google, so that's what I prefer. Majority of people use Google nowadays. I have been getting a couple Yelp calls, and I have to kind of, I'm not the best at marketing. I have, the image is one thing. Visual, I'm good at that. I know what people want to look at as far as me, designing my own logo and stuff. Me personally and how I feel, this is what I want to look at. So I'm going to, I've gotten good feedback from a lot of people about it. So, but when it comes to being on the computer, it's so much to do throughout the day. Not that it's not doable, but, it is summertime, it's June. I haven't been doing too much as far as extra stuff because I have my daughter for the whole month of June, so I try to just do family things and spend a lot of time with her after I get off work and do my paperwork and actually are in for the day. So, yeah, take time with your family too. But, yeah, just wanted to say that you'll never have all great customers. There's always going to be customers you don't want to go back to. I will say, though, I haven't had any customers that had any return checks. I've had one, and that was in my first year, and that was a copay. First off, the lady gave me the wrong copay amount and a check bounced, so I'm just like, whatever. It happens, but that's why you make sure you get driver's license number on checks. And usually, 9 times out of 10, like I said, since that one time, I haven't had a problem with people not paying me. So I can kind of see or sense when people are not going to pay. So especially when they complain about it. If I have a call and a call comes in, my wife knows when a customer is saying, oh, what's your service call? And I say 60, and she tells them 65, and I'm like, oh, you don't do free estimates? No. And I already tell her I'll put that customer on high alert, because 9 times out of 10, I will not, I'll tell her, hey, look, we kind of busy, call them back and tell them to find somebody else, because those type of people are going to try to haggle you, or, give you, hey, can you pay this, can I pay that? And you don't want that. You don't really want to deal with that. I know I don't want to deal with that. I guess if you're slow, maybe, but if you got calls coming in, you don't really have time to take those type of calls and deal with people like that sometimes. Sometimes it happens, and you work with people, but sometimes you just gotta leave it alone. But anyway, that's enough of me rambling today. Just wanted to check in with you guys this week. I'm still posting up pictures on my Instagram of what I do daily. I gotta start getting back to doing them more frequently. It's just that I have been getting a little bit busier, more than I really wanted to, actually. I didn't want to be too busy this month, just because, like I said, being with my kid more, but it happens. And it's summertime, and you gotta take that and run with it sometimes, because you're not always busy. So I gotta change my mindset on things here and there, because now, when you've been working for a company for a long time and non-stop, just 6 days a week, grinding 5 to 7 calls a day. Usually it's, let's just say 6 to 7. It wasn't no less than 6 calls when I was working for a company in a day. So even sometimes when it was slow, I might do 4 or 5, but it was rare. It was slow times usually last a week or 2 sometimes. I don't know for some people that if it's longer than that, but even me being slow, the longest I've probably been slow is maybe about a month. And it was just slow. It wasn't like I wasn't getting any work. So and I don't know. You have to kind of base what your slow, average, medium, high, fast, whatever you want to call it, times are, and know what. Because somebody's slow time, my fast 6 to 8 to 6, I want to say 6 to 10 calls a day might be slow to some people. I don't know. It might be. But to me, that's enough for me to make a great living. If I have 6 to 10 calls a day, I can make a great living, especially in my area for what I do. I don't have to do any more than that. Or like I said, working so long for a company, making what you're making, doing the same amount of calls, it's like night and day from what you get paid, of course, but it's, you realize you don't have to do that much to live comfortably, Some people want it more than others. Some people, I'm all into looking professional, having a nice vehicle, investing back into my business, but I'm not in it to be rich per se. I'm in it to build wealth, something that can last long, and we'll see how it goes. But for now, I'm gonna enjoy it and enjoy life. So you guys do the same. Take care.